Okay, 7 o'clock, Conservation Commission, Jerry, Ed, Chris, Kelly, myself. The first thing is a notice of intent for 416 Plymouth Street, upgrade septic and remove nuisance vegetation.
Joe Webby, Webby Engineering. And I do have a couple of words. I also have the stated requested a stormwater checklist and report, so that's that. I believe I sent it to Kelly electronically. And we also have plans that were revised for the Board of Health comments. So these were revised on May 18th. And what this is the property at the old King's Plaza, and currently their septic system has failed. Their septic system is all the way over here by Paul Reed's on his property over at 10 Putters Way. Okay, so we had gone through the process of designing a new septic system in that area. It did get approved, and then Paul had asked my clients if they would look and, do a little more looking at this area to get it away from his. Okay, so that's what we did. Right in this area, there's a septic system that was put in the 80s, and they tried to see if they could revive that, and they certainly couldn't. But we did find suitable soils in that area that we could build a septic system in. Though obviously needs the grace of the Conservation Commission. So we did a new perk test, and then we came up with a septic system design to be in this area. It's all sands, but it's a high water table, so this will be mounted up in that area there. So we have a bordering vegetated wetland that was delineated by Michelle Grenier. And also what I had Michelle look at was this little bit of isolated vegetated wetlands that's just to the side. Rodney's restaurant's right here, and it's in that area. And we had submitted a report with our notice of intent that I have here, Michelle's reports. But basically, it's that area is not large enough to be classified under the Act, or be protected under the Act. It may be protectable under your bylaws, but it's not large enough under the State Act. Furthermore, it has all Phragmites in there, which are an invasive species vegetation. So she has recommended that we take that out of there, with your grace, of course, and then build a detention pond or drainage basin behind it to accept the water that we would be displacing in that area. Yes. We met, the only comment from the state was the stormwater report, which we've given you. As far as I know, I think this is on the agenda for the Board of Health at their next meeting, so I don't believe it's been approved as of right now. But we have addressed all of their comments. I guess that's what we'd like to do.
Any questions?
Why do you want to get rid of the vegetation? Why?
It's that Phragmites, I don't know if you've seen the long plume things, for a couple of things. They want to clean up that area.
It looks like crap out there.
Does it? Yeah, because I know a few people have been out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just wanted more information.
it's a mess, not a mess, but they'd like to literally clean that all area up from Rodney's to the,
Car wash.
the car wash.
Okay.
And then we'll take all of that water that we displace, and we're going to create a basin here that'll be to the stormwater management quality.
So all that area is between the 50 and 100?
Yeah, this area, this is our 50. So all of the septic system and the basin will be beyond your 50. And then the 100-year is right in that area.
Okay.
The 100-foot setback, excuse me.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, is that where the previous septic was? You said
Previous
fixing-
septic, yeah, there is an older septic right in that area, yes.
Okay.
We're not sure of the date of it,
All right.
but been doing a little research, it's at least from the 80s.
All right, so it needs to be replaced.
But you
Is
still wait
anybody here for this?
Any butters?
Any butters? No?
Yeah, we're the abutters, and I'm
Any
fine with it.
questions? No, okay.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good to know.
All right,
But we gotta wait for the Board of
That's
Health
right.
approval. So.
Yes. Or at least subject to,
we could
yes.
do
Right.
it subject
So I
to.
make a motion to approve this upgraded septic subject to the Board of Health's final approval.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Colonel.
Thank you.
Take care,
That
Paul.
would be good, bud.
Okay, we're going to here. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sure, Joe. Take care, Joe.
Thank you. How are you?
No, I didn't ask my right to get it. Oh, you had it for me? Two 39?
Yeah, I did that for a while. Yeah.
Sue Lawrence? Oh, Sue.
I used to have to
Joe.
show it to-
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
So you can't use it again.
Yes, yes, correct. Yes, checking. I'll swing and see Sue tomorrow.
It's being 7:05. Anybody want to join the club?
It's for high school right now. We're doing it for graduation.
I can keep things ordered. Did you want pictures?
Oh, what does that mean?
Board of Health.
Fred. Yeah. Let's see that.
All set, Terry?
Yep.
Okay, so next is Nicholas McGovern, discussion civics project and serving Monpont ponds.
My name's Nicholas McGovern. I go to Silver Lake Regional High School, and for our AP US History class, we were doing a civics project, and I would like to major in marine biology when I go off, so I decided to do something environmental, and I know with Monpont, it's been heavily polluted for a long time now, since way before I was born. So I just have a couple of questions on pond and what's being done with it. So with the algae levels, we are doing the sulfate treatments, and we just got a grant for $150,000 to continue from state to do some more. But I think my question is there any other long-term plans you have for the pond besides just doing the sulfate treatments? Because at this point, it's no guarantee, it could not end up doing anything fully. So is anything you are planning to do else with the Monpont?
Our board usually doesn't do stuff like that, do we? Or-
Well,
I know.
mean, it comes across, they're doing this, what do they call it, sonar in there, is that the sulfate, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, sulfate.
Yeah. The toughest thing is keeping the people to stop fertilizing their grass, because it goes in there and it just fertilizes that, so we try to make people aware. We went through a program over years ago, we're gonna have some fertilizer at the town barn that they can get locally that wouldn't affect that, but.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, because people aren't, it's gonna be hard for people to listen.
Right, so it's hard, people out there, watering their grass and doing what they're doing, and it just keeps perpetuating
Yeah.
itself.
So my second question is on the website for the Conservation Commission. There's the board of everything with Montponset. So once you go on and look at it, it's like not organized very well by date. I have a printed out if whoever wants. It's a printed out copy of the list. It's just a list. So you go in there and some of them do not have dates on them and some of them do. So when you're looking around, it's very hard to get actual information in one organized place from all that. Do you know who runs the website?
No idea.
Caesar, yeah.
We have an IT superstar. So
The thing.
if this change to be made, I would have to be submitted and
Yeah, no.
You could show-
It's the only thing is none of you go down on the list and either they don't have dates or you have to guess whatever date it is, whatever day it is on. And
well, if you have any suggestions, feel
Yeah.
free to send it in and we can forward it on.
you can see, this is a thing, you had to figure out the date. Doesn't give you the date, just says what day it is in the year, or like the month. So you have to figure out what date it is by going back and finding
Yeah.
what day it is. That's the
That
thing.
makes sense.
Because because you're looking on there and you can't really find anything. Because you only find the treatments, you don't know what day it's closed. So if it's like 2 years ago, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, so you want more friendly
Yeah, I would like-
interaction on a website.
I would like an
Today's
actual
society,
easier
yeah.
spreadsheet to just look at the data from. And yeah, so I guess my is that we're doing anything because I know there's like trash pollution, people littering. Is there any actual programs to help stop that around the lake, or is there not really anything people can do about that with the fertilizer and stuff run off into the lake? Yeah.
I'm not on the board,
Oh,
but
you're-
the Montponset Watershed
Yeah.
is a big advocate for cleaning up, and the Halifax Beautification.
Oh yeah, I
Committee.
saw that. That's on their website.
Yeah, so, and there's a lot of guys who go out and clean up streams so that the attributes, kind of like your body, when you're pumping blood, if it
Yeah.
stops and you don't get things out, then you have a swamp. So they're trying to clean up that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's just, it's gonna be a problem if we end up not doing anything down the road.
Yes.
Thank you for your time.
I'm on your side.
Oh, yeah.
We're on your side too, we just, you
I
know,
didn't mean that.
Yeah, no, it's,
No, thank you for bringing some things out, like the website, obviously,
yeah,
especially young people like yourself, you use everything by the web, you know.
Yeah, I was trying to show them how to do a mapping of the levels, and I'm like,
I
we
couldn't
couldn't
find
figure out what
any data
goes to
on
what
it.
day.
Right.
So we
Yeah.
came up, but unfortunately, we came up after he gets up to school, and the office is closed at 2 o'clock, so that's why I said, why don't you just make the appointment and just ask your questions?
sure.
Yeah, no.
There's also,
Anytime.
at the Board of Health, we've had an agent go out and test the waters in different places for years, so that would be another avenue.
Yeah, I know, but it couldn't, yeah, I know there's testing on there. I just went down, grabbed some water samples and did testing, but it's weird on the drive-in trying to actually pull up and exit the road and get out.
Okay,
All right.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for your time.
all right, let's go back up to finance, to the selectmen meeting. No, it's my turn. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can I make a motion to pay bills?
I'll put a motion that we pay bills, second.
Second.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
We have- Do we have to open for the Eversource thing?
I believe I gave that packet to Kathy.
You have to wait for that? It's just a notice of their exempt status,
Yeah, it's
right?
notice, yeah, it's this one here. They're basically just doing some maintenance
Yeah,
all
that's what
around
they do.
the
Yeah.
utility lines and stuff like that. So
We do
they're just
that every year,
advising, I
right?
don't know if we have to take action on it or
I
not.
don't
I
believe so.
thought we had done like a blanket thing for the stand.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I think we did, yeah, we can
Saying that was all right for the.
make a motion for them to continue their exempt work. Next fiscal year.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, it's fine.
The state's not coming for this review of the stormwater thing, are they?
VHB people? Yeah, no, they're not coming in.
No one got back to me. Who's got the bill?
So we could do that one now, or do we have to wait till 7:30?
Well, it's technically not a public hearing, so you can do it at any time. It's basically just going over the final
Just an
draft.
update, right?
What the last one?
Or we could do it in 10 minutes? And
Did they highlight what they changed?
I don't know, I didn't have a chance to look through it. I sent it to you guys last week.
You did, really? Yeah, they put the grade.
Did they? Oh, okay, good.
What's this thing for Zero Mont Ponce?
I put it on there just in case you guys wanted to discuss any of it with a follow-up.
I think the plane is going out there Friday.
I'm not sure when they're going.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been confirmed. Andrew at DEP and Lauren, whoever she is, hasn't heard back from Miss Monty.
Okay. I did email Andrew. Actually, I could probably forward it to you guys, CC, and just to ask him suggestions for that. So I'll send that to you guys.
Yes, you should share.
I should. I just got the email like an hour ago. But I figured if we're going out Friday, take a look Friday, and then we can go from there. So we're just waiting to hear from Ms. Monty. Okay.
And we have a follow-up discussion for the complaint at 688. Do we have time for that right now?
Then I was wondering if we could just put that off till the next meeting, because I'm going to go out there on Friday.
688 Plymouth Street, I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way I can
Sure.
go down there and then we can talk about it in the next meeting. If that's okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Good with that?
And 63 Carver Street and 314 Plymouth Street are site plan reviews.
Yeah, it should be in the mail folder.
We just wonder if we have any questions on it.
Basically, you review the site plan, see if there's any comments, concerns. I don't know if there's any wetlands on the property.
if anything's been delineated around there.
Which one are you looking at?
Looking at Plymouth Street.
314 Plymouth? Or 60?
Yeah, Plymouth Street, yeah.
314 Plymouth.
If it was delineated, it should be within that plan.
Try another page.
I just need direction.
Kind of this, one of these.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. Do you have anything to do with the property, or?
No, I'm just looking at it.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
Oh, Amy Tree.
Okay. So we got the wetlands, 50-foot buffer here. And where are they putting?
Yeah,
are they
lot
up
six.
for-
Not
Is it lot 6 they're doing?
Oh, it is a lot. I don't know what's going. On lot 6, is that what they're?
I haven't looked at the plan.
What street is that?
It's blurry, it doesn't say, but it looks like it's across the street from 205, 211, 219.
It's where Nezzarella's farm is right now.
Oh, okay.
The stand of the farm.
It's the stand.
Oh, that empty lot.
Oh, existing
right?
farm stand here.
That empty lot next to-
raised. Existing doors to
From
be
what I
raised.
understand, they'll be taking down the barn.
Oh, really?
But it appears that's outside,
It's outside out
it's
here.
outside 100.
It's outside the 100, and we don't have to propose storage buildings. This is what they're proposing.
It's 400 square feet, pretty big.
Well, they have the drainage basin and the 50-foot buffer, so I would say that
Yeah.
they would
Yeah,
come to
that's-
us, they would have to, yeah.
So you said
Between
it's
the
outside
15.
the 100? Is that what you
Well,
said?
no.
No, it's
this-
inside.
It's inside, so they'll have to file.
If they're also doing, with the new regulations for MS4, they'll have to give a stormwater management report.
Yeah.
They
If it's
would,
more
yeah.
than an
If
acre.
If
it's
it's more
more
than
than
an
acre, yeah.
acre, they'll have to do that also.
You go this way?
Yeah, let's do that.
Good job, Kathy. You caught.
Thank you. We'll give you another couple of years, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, and what was the other one? The other one was?
63 Carver, is that also
Yeah.
in there?
Do I have something for that one, another map, or?
I thought so. Is it in the mail folder?
Let's see. This here.
If not, I'll just get it for the next meeting.
No.
Next meeting then.
Okay. All right, we can open up the compliance for 107 River.
Yeah. So 107 River Street, certificate of compliance.
Did we notify them we wanted them to count the potted trees and see how many came back? That they promised us they would?
Is this the,
No, that,
No,
you're thinking-
107 River Street
River
is
Street's
the other
This is the
one.
pack.
Oh,
It's the one way down.
This isn't,
this isn't Franklin.
No.
did we have any issues with 107 River Street? I don't
No,
think
they
so.
didn't
so.
lop down half the trees in the forest.
No, they didn't.
No, that was on a big, huge field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did someone go look at it?
I did not.
Do they need it for something?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can go take a look at it on Friday if you want.
Friday's the day.
Friday's the day. Anyone, or Thursday or Friday, if anyone else wants to
Okay.
go.
I might be able to go Friday. I
Okay,
might be able to go meet you Friday.
okay.
Do you want to meet up on Friday?
Friday's the day.
So you two
All
can
right.
contact each other about times or whatever.
Yeah.
So you just got the stormwater management bylaws.
God, this is painful.
It is painful.
Before we start this, you guys waiting for something else? You just like our company? Let's look at this pretty.
See where I got to.
And when's this gonna go into effect? Does the town have to vote it
I
in
believe it has to be in effect by June 30th.
at the end of the month? Wow. Sorry, it's cool. It's nice how we're gonna adopt the state's new regs. As they strongly persuade us.
Or do they? Do we have to, or did we not read them?
I think you have to.
Did we read?
Yeah, the town voted on it.
We didn't have to.
Did the town vote on it?
2019.
And sometimes we don't want to take on these new laws, read them.
I'm hearing you with this one. More regulation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we voted on it. Okay.
Yeah, so you can't unvote it.
We could.
You have a recall.
We could put it on the next town meeting.
If people realize what they're voting for, they might, educated voters,
Correct. Looking to complete streets, that's another sham. 40 hours, the other one is a sham.
well, the town has had their share. Well, I'm pretty sure those people were pretty thorough.
Yeah, they
They
were.
they were very good, and
And they-
they took all the
and-
notes that I
yeah.
gave them from the last meeting.
And then it's in the back, and how we're gonna implement it, but even that's kind of,
Anybody have any questions?
No, next meeting,
There will be a public hearing June 22nd at 7 o'clock for the adoption of this.
Okay.
I guess someone's gonna have to make a stink in town and put it back on the ballot and unvote it.
well, this is for over an acre of disturbance, right? So it's usually.
That doesn't happen very often, but agriculture is exempt, correct? Should be,
Yeah, the farm laws.
yeah. Here's what it is.
Anybody else have anything for tonight? Anything up?
Nope.
Make a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
I suck.
All in favor?
Aye. That's it.